Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS border widths. Right now, we'll be discussing about the CSS border width with px value. So let's get back to our document and see how we can do this. Right here, we are having this in our previous tutorial where we discussed about the CSS border style mix, and you can check our previous tutorial on CSS border playlist. We're having this playlist in our channel, so you can check it. So right now, let's get back to the code and do something nice with this. Right now, what we are trying to use is this border width along with the px value. So back to our document right here, let's use the border width with px value. To use this, definitely let's break our page right here. Let me just do this one first and comment out this one. Let's bring this to the top. I don't even need to comment out this one because we need it. We are using it. We are going to work with it. So let's use our border width now, so we can see how the border width is working. Border width. The border width, we can use the pixel. So let me use 5 pixel so you can see what will happen. Let's save our document and reload. Can you see the size of our border decreased? Can you see? Just imagine. Definitely what we used earlier in our previous tutorial where we got this, we can remove this out of our document. If we need that 30 pixel again, we can now specify it here. When we save our document and we give it 30 pixel, can you see our border width increase again? The reason why I'm able to use this right here is because this border right here is the shorthand property for the border property. So in the future tutorial, when we get there, I'm going to explain this in a deep manner so you can be able to understand it. So I'm just using it along with all these things so we can be able to understand what's going on exactly. This is where I specify the color, and this is where I specify the style, the type of the border I'm using, and this place is where I'm specifying the size of the border of each side of the border, maybe the top, the right, or the bottom. This one is controlling it all together. When I specify 50 pixel, save your document, you are going to see all of it is getting bigger. Can you see the top, bottom, the right, and the left? Everything is getting bigger. And when I decrease this border width, let's give it 2 pixel and reload your document. Can you see it gets smaller? Let's give it 20 pixel so you can see. Can you see? So it's working nicely. And when we do our document like this, can you see how our document is looking? It's working nicely as we want, right? So that's how to use the border width value along with this px. So, and we can use it in another dimension also. We can use rm, or we can use rem value. When we use rem value also, it's also working in some ways. Can you see how it looks now? Just imagine how it's looking. Let's say we use 10 rem. Can you see how it looks? So it just depends on what you want to do. So when we get to this size control, this the size control, pixel, and all that, we are going to understand how all this works, how this rem also works. But right now we are using the pixel. We are on the pixel. Let's save our document and reload. Can you see? So we can do it anyhow we want. We can give it 30 again, like the way our document was before. Can you see? Now we are able to use what? Our border width. Our border width. We are able to use our border width just to control the size of our what? The size of every angles our border has. As you can see, every angles is now controlled. We are fully controlling it using this border width right here. Let's give it 35 so you can see how it's looking. Can you see? So this is working nicely. So please, I want you guys to practice this. If you have been following me along from the start of this border, you should know the benefit of using this. This one is the image we use inside right here. I've obviously kept it there just in case you can even resize the image. You can keep this one like let's give it this 20. Let's reload our document. Can you see when we give it let's give it 16. Reload your document. Can you see? So let's give it 15. Let's reload our document. Can you see? So in our previous tutorial we have discussed about the background property. You can check our previous tutorial on that so you can be able to understand the deep things about it. We have background playlist to be able to follow along, and right here we are using the border. We are still talking about the border. Right now we have discussed about this border style in general, and also we have discussed about this border width also. So I think we are good to go now. We need to check another property. Anwar Akorede Ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Safe way. Bye bye. Thanks.